God bless you all. Welcome to this new video, and I'm going to talk about the homosexuality and what does the Bible say about it. And I'm going to share with you Bible verses, explaining to them and explain it and about why. So first of all, based on my experience, I was in that war, not anymore. And since I started studying the Bible, on that time, I found many Bible verses explaining to it, and God revealing to me the whole truth. And first of all, I'm gonna share with you Bible verses and then explain it to you. So in the book of Leviticus, it mentioned about homosexuality, same as the book of Romans and First Corinthians. So I'm gonna read it to you in Leviticus 18:22. You shall not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination. And the same book, chapter 20, verse 13, is Leviticus. If a man lies with a male as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. That's the Old Testament. And in the New Testament, Romans chapter 1, verse 26 to 27. For this reason, God gave them up to vile passions, for even their women exchanged the natural use for what is against nature. Likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust for one another, men with men, committing what is shameful, and receiving in themselves the penalty of their error which was due. And the last one will be 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12 to 20. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Food for the stomach, and the stomach for food, but God will destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. And God both raised up the Lord, and will also raise us up by his power. Do you not know that your body are members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them members of a harlot? Certainly not. Or do you not know that he who is joined to a harlot is one body with her? For the two, he says, shall become one flesh, but he who is joined to the Lord is one spirit with him. Flee sexual immorality. Every sin that a man does is outside the body, but he who commits sexual immorality against his own body. Or do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have from God, and you are not your own? For you were bought at a price. Therefore glorify to God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. So let me explain it to you. First of all, God created the man and the woman for a purpose, to multiply. And so the person doesn't feel lonely. So the woman needs a man, same thing as the man is a woman. But it's not an obligation for someone to be with someone. And what I meant is that, that it's not obligation to be with someone, even if you're making what the Lord told you to do. And the thing is that it is a sin a woman to be with a woman, a man to be with a man. And the thing is that when I became a Christian, I used to be in a relationship with a woman. So when I started going to church, I started reading the Bible, fasting and everything. The Lord told me in the spirit, you need to cut everything. You need to cut that woman. And I say, how is that possible? Like, I can be a Christian, I can be gay, but the thing is that I started ignoring it until one day when I opened the Bible after finishing the first 4 New Testament book. I started reading Romans, the book of Romans, which is my favorite book. And when I started reading the chapter 1, verse 26 and 27, that verse opened my eyes. And when I read the 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12 to 20, it opened more my eyes deeply spiritually. In that moment, I say, I'm gonna cut everything. Like, I don't wanna keep practicing that sin, which is an abomination. Like, how can I be a Christian, be gay? So it's a lie from the enemy. It's a huge abomination in front of the eyes of the Lord. Like, you cannot be saved being a Christian, following Jesus at the same time be with someone from the same sex. Because first of all, be with someone from the same sex, you have pride in yourself. Like, liking someone from the same sex that had the same thing that you have in your body is like loving yourself, glorifying yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, I will say. But it is a sin having pride, practicing that abomination. And either way, even if you are married, even if a man is married with a man or a woman is married with a woman, it's still an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. It's still an abomination. Even if you say, oh, yeah, I'm married and I have a bless because I'm married with the same. No. It's a sin. Like, right now, if you're still married with someone from the same sex and you still following Jesus, you need to cut it. Like, there's no way you're gonna go to heaven still practicing that. There's no way. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you're not gonna be saved. You're not going to heaven if you're still practicing that sin. Or if you're married with someone from the opposite sex and you still sleeping with someone from the same sex, which I seen that case. Like, you're not gonna be in heaven. Like, clearly in the Bible say that you be married with someone from the opposite sex is one flesh. But if you're single, if God gonna keep you single for the rest of your life because a call, a huge ministry, so you're one spirit connected with the Lord. Basically, clearly it's saying the 1 Corinthians. So there's no way you're going to be in heaven say, oh, I love that woman, or I love that man, I love that person so much, but I still love no, that's not love. Your flesh likes that person, but inside of your spirit doesn't like it, basically. So I stopped practicing that for many reasons. In my experience, I felt empty. I felt so empty. I felt that I was disgusted even when I was looking in the mirror at that time. And right now, I am married with someone from the opposite sex, basically, because that's how the Bible explains. And I'm free. I'm happy. And the question is that people has been asking me in the past, oh, you still loving girls? No, I don't like girls. It's disgusting me. I don't like it. It's disgusting, honestly. So many people has been asking, oh, how is that possible that you were gay, now you're Christian? Oh, that's a hypocrite. No, it's not a hypocrite. Basically, it's a spiritual warfare that starts from the enemy attacking you in the mind, telling you, hey, that if you're a girl and the enemy attack you, telling you in your mind, oh, look at that girl, she has a huge body. Wow, yeah, same as the guy. That's how the enemy attacks. And then you decide if you want to open that door or not. So nobody was born homosexuality, not even me. So I wasn't even born liking girls. Nobody. That's a lie from the enemy. So right now, if you feel temptation and attacks from the enemy in your mind, telling you to do this and this and this about the homosexuality, to open the door, just say no, and you need to reset the devil, and he will go away. But if you say with your own mouth, no, I belong to Jesus, I have a new identity, you're such a liar, enemy, and I'm not what you're saying that I am, because I'm not what you're saying, you're a liar. So that's the thing. So thank you everybody for watching this video, and hope you see you soon in my next video.